Straight ahead on CCX News, Brooklyn Park's latest round of police recruits. What sets this group apart? Plus, it's Severe Weather Awareness Week. We'll show you the county's new high-tech gadget to help prevent lightning strikes. And later, the changing nature of grocery shopping that goes for online shopping too. CCX News starts right now. Hello everyone, and thanks for joining us. The Brooklyn Park Police Department is doing something it's never done before.
As Sonia Goins reports, Brooklyn Park Police believe it will help them better connect with the community they serve.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
It's Equipment and Uniform Day for 7 new Brooklyn Park police officers.
Second on the list, mag pouches.
It's only day 3, and these officers are pretty excited to finally get gear.
Feels pretty good.
Many of the new recruits were already working for the Brooklyn Park Police Department. Hassan Robertson was a cadet and was promoted to officer on Monday.
After I got back from the military, I went to college, and then I started as a police reserve and then continued up.
This latest officer crop is also rich in diversity. The group includes Asian, Hispanic, African American, and white officers, including a female recruit.
I've overcome, I've been through, I've experienced, and I thought I could bring that to a community, preferably a diverse community, which is what makes Brooklyn Park a perfect fit for me.
The diversity is deliberate. Over 50% of the population in Brooklyn Park is non-white. Officials with the police department say they want officers who are reflective of the community it serves.
We are out there recruiting cadets who are kids from schools, kids from our colleges, kids from our community, and we're recruiting them here to bring diversity to our police department.
The newbies will undergo 6 long weeks of rigorous training. They'll spend time in the classroom and learn how to go after bad guys. But something new is being added to the curriculum: community engagement.
They will actually go to a food truck to some of our most impoverished neighborhoods and actually deliver food to residents.
The idea is for the new officers to get to know the community better. So along with tasers and other gear, these officers will also carry empathy and compassion.
I know it's going to be a challenge, but I'm ready and I'm up for it.
In Brooklyn Park, Sonia Goins, CCX News.
The Brooklyn Park Cadet Program is a good stepping stone to become eligible for the Police Academy. Cadets receive a college scholarship and are paid $20 an hour. High school students who are interested in police work should check out the city's Explorer program. In Brooklyn Center, police officers and regular citizens were honored for stepping up in difficult situations.
In one case, 4 officers rescued a man who had been dumped in the back of a garbage truck.
Officers got in there without hesitation again. They jumped into the back of the garbage truck, found the individual, realized that he was in cardiac arrest. He was not. He was without a pulse. Officers immediately started resuscitation efforts.
The 4 officers received the chief's certificate of commendation for their rescue. The first one in the truck climbed up to see only the victim's Nike shoes sticking out of the top of the garbage, and the man was not moving.
I'm standing over 2 legs right up at me, and I just start pulling these garbage bags off this guy, about 15 garbage bags, and they're filled with food, so just wet, soppy food. And as I'm doing this, they're breaking open. I've got my leather gloves on, and I see his stomach, it's moving. I go a little bit further with the bags, keep trying to find his face.
Officer Johnson says by the time he and the other officers pulled the man out, he had stopped breathing, but they started CPR in the back of the truck, and the man did survive. It is one of many awards that went to officers for their work for things like catching a serial bank robber and catching 2 suspects who opened fire in a chaotic situation outside a shoe store.
If you get your electricity from Xcel Energy, almost 20% of it is generated by wind. Today, company officials made the case for wind power, saying it will make a big jump in the next 4 years.
This is going to help us keep our rates affordable and not sacrifice reliability.
The chairman of Xcel Energy says the cost of producing electricity from wind has come down so much it will be cheaper to add new wind turbines than adding natural gas or coal-powered electricity. For one thing, wind turbines have improved to the point where they each produce 50% more power than they did back in 2009. Xcel has proposed adding 11 wind farms that will boost electricity production from wind to 35%. Right now, federal tax credits also help reduce costs, but there are questions about whether those incentives will be phased out.
I think renewables have a very bright future. I think it's the reason why we can phase out of some of the incentives, because the technology is improving at a pace that will compete head-on without incentives.
The wind industry says the cost has dropped more than 66% since 2009. It is now storm season in Minnesota, and residents of the northwest suburbs need to be prepared for the possibility of thunderstorms and tornadoes.
And that's why it is Severe Weather Awareness Week across the state, and we get more from Eric Nelson.
We all just need to be aware of changing weather. And when it looks like conditions are right for tornadic activity, we need to be on listening to some kind of weather report.
In the spring and summer, the weather can change in a Minnesota minute. Blue skies can quickly give way to angry storm clouds that spawn tornadoes.
We are getting where we get more and more tornadoes every single year. So the state of Minnesota actually averages over 30 tornado touchdowns every single year.
During Severe Weather Awareness Week, forecasters and first responders want residents to be prepared, just in case they get caught in turbulent weather.
Now is the time to start dusting off your family plans on what are you going to do if there is severe weather.
Every city in the northwest suburbs has a game plan for stormy weather and can spring into action when it happens.
We can scale up pretty quickly. We've got mutual aid agreements with all the cities in the county. We have mutual aid with all counties. We have a statewide organized mutual aid system.
Cities like Brooklyn Park prepare for tornadoes, straight line winds, hail, and any other possible scenarios.
We've done a lot of work over the years to prepare for a tornado or a straight line wind event.
Lightning can be lethal too. It causes approximately 100 deaths a year, which is more than tornadoes.
Lightning is what I would consider an underrated hazard. Every single time there's a thunderstorm, there is lightning. There's not always a tornado.
Hennepin County Emergency Management now has a lightning detection station that was unveiled this spring. The high-tech gadgets and sensors are supposed to detect lightning quicker.
Hopefully we can get the word out this summer of when there is the potential for lightning to hopefully get people inside to stay safer during severe weather.
There are 266 tornado sirens in all of Hennepin County. On Thursday at 1:45 and 6:45 p.m., all of those sirens will be sounded. It's part of a statewide effort for Tornado Awareness Week. In Hennepin County, I'm Eric Nelson, CCX News.
And when you hear tornado sirens, the best place to go is your basement or to a room that is as far away from windows as possible.
In Plymouth, the city will review plans this week for a new hotel. A Home 2 Suites extended stay hotel by Hilton is proposed for a site near I-494 and Highway 55. It would be built next to the Comfort Inn and Lucky's 13 pub. The new hotel would be 5 stories tall and have more than 100 rooms. 2 other hotels are also being built in Plymouth. Those are located at the former Four Seasons Mall site off Highway 169 and Rockford Road. Also in Plymouth, a popular indoor trampoline park is on the move. Sky Zone plans to relocate about a mile south from its current location, where its lease is not being renewed. The City Council must approve the new location, which is a multi-tenant industrial building on Berkshire Lane. City staff is recommending approval. Still ahead on CCX News, if you tried buying groceries online, more people are doing it. We'll have some insights next in Money Savers.
Plus, Champlin Park and Centennial light up the scoreboard in a high-scoring softball game.
But first, showers taper on Thursday, but have a jacket handy. We may not reach 50 degrees rather.
The food and grocery delivery business is growing with more options available than ever before for you to buy groceries online.
But if you look past the new ways like Amazon or Instacart to have groceries delivered to your house, there's one Minnesota company that has been doing it all along. Today we talked to Coburn's Delivers about how you can be a money saver when buying groceries online.
If you look at our history, we've been doing this a long time.
Back before buying groceries online was popular, Minnesota company Coburn's Delivers was already in the grocery delivery game.
We're actually glad for the competition, oddly, because I think that brings awareness that it's okay to shop online for groceries.
General Manager Dave Hartman takes us through the warehouse in New Hope, where orders come in and are filled.
She'll scan the product and she'll package the item.
Shoppers pick out merchandise much like you would if you had the chore of grocery shopping.
She'll continue up and down these aisles and pick products for customers.
Even with the delivery fee, you can save money when buying groceries online. You can take advantage of sales and coupons offered weekly, but also consider that buying online allows you to avoid impulse purchases and stay within your budget.
Our customers have told us that there's a lot less impulse buying and that you can actually save money.
Coburn's Delivers points out their product offers a personal touch that sets them apart. On this delivery in Plymouth,
I love seeing my regular customers.
that personal touch is delivered by Blake.
A little bit of a throwback to the milkman in that our intent is to build relationships with our customers, really to become part of their community.
In an on-demand world, convenience is what wins.
You show them right up to their house, right to their front door.
Meaning this site is one that isn't going away. At Coburn's Delivers, next day delivery is $5, same day delivery is $10. Still to come, a day of surprises for several Robbinsdale area school teachers.
But first, it's a state tournament rematch as Wayzata takes on Eden Prairie in boys lacrosse. John Jacobson is in next with sports.
I'm John Jacobson with sports. The Wayzata and Eden Prairie boys lacrosse teams each reached the state semifinals last season before losing. The Trojans lost to the Eagles in the third place game at state. Well, they renewed their rivalry Tuesday evening in Plymouth. Eden Prairie starts fast. Nice passing around the horn to Colin Penn, and he buries it 1:30 into the first quarter. Down 2-0 after one, Wayzata gets one back thanks to an Eden Prairie penalty. Braden Nelson to Riley Nelson for the low shot. Trojans score 11 seconds into the second quarter. Alex Solly on the run to Brooks Hansen for the quick shot and goal just 9 seconds after the previous goal, and it's 2-2. But Eden Prairie regains control. Nick Lieberman, Eric Friswold off the goalie sticking in, and they retake the lead. Those players reverse roles as Friswold gets it to Lieberman, who scores just before a collision to make it 4-2 Eagles midway through the second. Lieberman gets an assist here, finding Penn for the hard shot and goal. Eden Prairie builds a 6-2 lead at halftime. Late in the third quarter, Wayzata's Brenton Redrick picks it out of a scramble and finds Solly for a goal to pull the Trojans within 7-3. But it's Eden Prairie's night. Penn scores 4 goals in the game. The Eagles go on to beat the Trojans 9-4. In girls lacrosse, Breck is ranked 8th in the preseason poll. The Mustangs return a good nucleus of players from a team that finished 11-2 last season. The Mustangs hosted St. Paul United in the season opener for both teams. The first half of this one, Breck's Grace Taylor to Hannah Polidal who scores. And Breck leads just over 5 minutes into the game already by a score of 2-0. Down 3-1 United, Sophia Lauber with a nice run up the right side, goes low with her shot to score. And they're back to within a goal of the Mustangs at 3-2. Breck gets the next 2 from the free position. It's Taylor shooting and scoring on United goalie Betsy Romans. Mustangs up 5-2. Taylor with 2 goals in the game. Maddie Tomey plays a strong game for St. Paul. She takes the pass from Haley Hoffman to score the second of her 3 goals. Breck, though, leads at halftime 7-4. And the Mustangs control the play in the second half. Eloise Cherian to Burns for a goal just over 2 minutes in. A couple minutes later, Burns weaving through traffic, rifles a shot into the back of the United net. The sophomore nets 6 goals in the game. The Mustangs go on to win 13-7. They're at Minnehaha Academy on Thursday. The Champlin Park softball team split their first 2 Northwest Suburban Conference games last week before being rained out at a tournament Saturday in Forest Lake. Rebels returned to the diamond as they hosted Centennial in another Northwest Suburban Conference game. Bottom of the first inning of this one, Champlin Park takes an early lead. Riley Hewsom getting it to shortstop. Holly Blaska comes home on the play, and the Cougars made an error in first. Hewsom safe at first base. Second inning, Centennial answers. Julia Azure driving the ball to center. Amanda Mathis and Hannah Hudson both score. And the Cougars take a 2-1 lead. And they're not done in the inning. Alyssa Montero with a ground ball to deep short. Elizabeth Grown scores, and then Haley Tom, trying to score from second base, is thrown out at the plate. Still, Centennial gets 5 runs in that inning. They lead it 5-1. Blaska with a single in the 5th inning. Into right field, Abby Resson scores. Rebels trail it though 6-2. Still in the 5th inning, Brittany Davis with a ball down to the left field corner. Blaska comes around to score. The Cougars get the ball back in, and the throw out at home on Hewsome at the plate. It stays a 6-3 game. 6th inning, Centennial adds to its lead. Horn Jacobson with a fly ball to deep center field that drops. Bases cleared on this one, and the Cougars are ahead 9-3 through 6. Champlin Park with another rally in the 7th inning. Davis delivers at the plate again, drilling one over the fence in left field for a 2-run homer. Champlin Park scores 4 times in the 7th. The Rebels come up short. 9-7 Centennial is the final. Mike and Shannon, a lot of games, meets, and matches rained out this afternoon. Part of the deal when it comes to spring sports postponements. And that is it for sports today here in our dry studio. Back to you.
All right, thank you, John. Up next, why teachers were all smiles today at one Golden Valley school.
We'll be right back.
Finally, teachers and students in the Robbinsdale School District were all smiles today after receiving an unexpected surprise.
The Seven Dreams Education Foundation surprised 3 teachers from the School of Engineering and Arts in Golden Valley with grant checks. Every year, the foundation funds innovative projects in the classroom with money that's been donated by staff members in the Robbinsdale School District. Kara Reichenberg received $3,000 to help fund a Lego robotics program.
It's awesome anytime that we are able to receive any type of donations of any sorts. For whether it's $5 or $3,000 for this case, is fantastic because it goes to our kids and helps them be more innovative with their thinking, allows them to be more innovative with their thinking and problem solving and opportunities.
The foundation received 71 grant applications this year and funded 22 projects totaling $50,000.
Oh, that's not small change.
Not at all. A lot of excitement with the cowbells.
And, yeah, they
definitely
do.
Appropriate.
They have a lot of fun with that, and the kids are like, what's going on?
Legos, and they're very excited. Cowbells again. That's all the news we have for now. Thanks for joining us.
And we'll see you back here again on Thursday, starting at 4.